right, everybody. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Modern Day Dojo podcast. Man, I tell you, we just keep on getting deeper and deeper and deeper into this thing where we are on a mission to modernize the martial arts industry and help martial arts gyms just like yours transform to be able to serve their communities better, make a better impact, have deeper influence, and yes, increase your income. Today, we are going to be focusing on one of the most untapped and underutilized resources that your gym has, but doesn't really utilize. I mean, it's heartbreaking when I see martial arts schools. They want to know, how do we get more leads? No, it's not your offer. No, it's not social media. No, it's not sending out a direct mail campaign. I'm telling you, you have an untapped resource inside of your gym already, and it's referrals. Your referrals are one of the richest deposits of new leads coming into your school. And it refreshes because as your gym grows and as you continue to serve, they're going to want to refer more people. So as the normal cycle happens with new clients coming in, you're going to have a new resource of untapped referrals from them. So let's dive into it. Now, referrals are not like cold leads. This is why they're so, I think, rich. You see, when a cold lead comes in, they're coming into your gym with skepticism, they're looking for the red flags that are going to pop up. They're guarded. And because of that, we have to convince. We have to find out why they're there, how we can help them, be able to articulate what we do to them, what we do for them, how we help them accomplish their goals. But we also need to make sure that we are putting them at ease. We want to make sure we give them confidence that we know what we're talking about and we're capable of providing the service that they're looking for, while not stepping on landmines that are going to send them into well, you're just trying to trick us into enrolling. That type of lead is a very difficult sell. That's why we have, when somebody is coming in as what we call a cold lead, it's a 50% chance that they're going to take a cold lead and turn them into a trial. And then even then through the trial process, our goal is 80 to 85% conversion to a new member. That means we've done the job. We've convinced them that yes, we're the answer to their problem and that we can help them accomplish their goals. And then they enroll with us. They're saying, okay, I like you, I know you, and I trust you, and here's tuition, right? That's the basic premise of it. Well, as a referral, the beautiful part of it is that they're coming from somebody who already knows you, who already likes you, and who already trusts you. And because of that trust kind of transfers to the referral. So the climb on trying to convince them, the climb to trying to put them at ease is already nullified. They're already coming in almost pre-sold. It's like if you go and you see a movie and you really like the movie and you go tell your friend about it, your friend's going to be like, oh, well, cool. I'm going to go see that movie then, because if you liked it, we like the same things. I'm going to probably like it too. It's that same trust aspect that transfers onto you as the business owner when they are referring you. Their trust in you becomes your referrals' trust in you. And it's a great thing. So the transfer of trust is very powerful, and you're not starting from zero. That's the cool thing. You're starting with a head start. It's like a cheat code. You're already ahead, right? So that's why referrals are so vital. But you can't just ask for a referral. You have to earn it. You have to earn that privilege to be able to say, hey, you know me, you like me, you trust me, tell your friends about me. You have to earn that. If they're coming in as a cold lead and you immediately start asking them for referrals, it throws up red flags. So before you ever ask anybody for a referral, if you do not have a referral program already in your gym, you have to do a couple things first. The first thing that you have to make sure is that you don't suck. I mean, let's be honest. If you are providing substandard service to your clients and you're getting poor reviews, don't ask people for referrals, because the first thing that somebody is going to do when they get a referral, when they're like, hey, you need to try out this gym. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing it. Let me go look them up. And if there is bad review, or the word around town is that you do contracts or whatever it is, if there is a negative, if you are not taking care or fixing the leaks in your bucket, it could be very detrimental. So before you start asking for leads, you must make sure that you are on top of your service. Your classes are on fire. They're happy, they're smiling, and they're sweating. That's what I want out of my classes. And if I can do that, then I'm confident in making sure that I can ask people for referrals. If your front desk is rude, if the people answering the phone don't know what you're talking about, make sure you fix that first before you start asking for referrals. The goal is we want to get our the referrals coming in. We want to get that at a higher percentage than a cold lead. So if we are not providing an outstanding customer experience when they come in, that red carpet, 5-star luxury experience for our clients, if we are not providing that, then when they come in and they see something with that is not at the level that their friend said it was, then you're damaging your credibility, but more importantly, you're damaging your client's credibility. And that is bad. So be very careful. You have to make sure that everything in your business is dialed in. We want to make sure that our lead process, our trial process, our enrollment process is designed to serve them at the highest level. When you do that, then and only then should you start asking for referrals. And I believe that most schools underutilize their referral process because deep down, they're not confident in the systems that they have. And because of that, they're almost maybe subconsciously not actively seeking people to refer them, because maybe they know that I don't have it all dialed in yet. I'm still working on these things. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Don't ask for referrals unless you have your client services dialed in, your classes dialed in. When you do that, once you have that dialed in first, you're going to start seeing, it's going to be easier for you to have referrals, okay? So that's the first step, is make sure that your client experience is awesome. Don't suck, right? Make sure you're doing a great job. A really great tip, if you don't know how your clients feel about you, if you just think that, hey, I have a couple of clients that really love me, if you don't know, ask. A great thing to do is, most front desk softwares offer this. We use Spark. I love Spark. They have a service on there where you can actually send a survey to all of your clients. And I highly recommend doing this. Just send a customer service survey, a customer satisfaction survey. How satisfied are you with the classes? What do you love most about us? What could be improved? Would you refer somebody to us? Would you refer a friend? I ask this we do customer satisfaction surveys, but I also ask this on exit surveys. So when someone cancels their membership, they have a 30-day notice of cancellation. And on there is, how likely are you to refer somebody to us on a scale of 1 to 10? Now, they may have left for any reason, but at the end, when I see, hey, we're a 10 out of 10 to give you a referral, that means they're leaving amicably. They're leaving not upset. maybe the schedule isn't working out for them or something, but they're likely to refer somebody to us. That just means that we're keeping up our service, which is a good thing. So that's a tip. Have a customer satisfaction survey you send out to people. And if you're getting really good feedback, boom, go for it. If there's things in it that you need to fix those first before you start launching a referral program. That data is invaluable. All right. The next thing after that, if you know your clients are happy, you don't suck. you know, you need to know your numbers. Now, everything as a martial arts gym owner, as a business owner, revolves around numbers. You want to start seeing your stats. What is your lead to trial percentage? What percentage of trials enroll into a full membership? You have to know those numbers. Those are extremely important. The reason why you want to know those is so you can set realistic goals. If I know specifically, if I have a projected path that I want to be on, I need to get 10 members per month in order for me to reach my goals. If I know, and we're just going to do kind of like back of napkin math here, like just bear with me. If I needed 10 new students this month, if I'm going the normal route of putting out a Facebook ad or relying on my web traffic, if I have a direct mail that goes out, think of this as cold leads. If I'm working business to business with another company, if I need 10 people to come in to enroll in my classes, I want to think of, I kind of work backwards. And this, I would need 25 leads, 25 cold leads to come in. That means that at 25 cold leads, 50% of those, I can bank on it because that's our percentage. 50% of those are going to sign up to a trial, which is going to be, I mean, there's not half of people, but it would be 12.5, right? So at 12 and a half people, if I signed up 80% of those that were on that trial, I would get roughly 10 students. So that's how you kind of, knowing your numbers helps you work backwards. How many leads do you need? 10 students equals at an 80% sign up from a trial, that's 12 and a half, 12-ish, 12, 13. From that, if I double that number, I end up getting 25, 26 leads. That's how I work backwards to my goal. The cool thing, what I alluded to earlier, was that if it's a hot lead, if it's a referral, that trial to enrollment percentage goes way up. It's huge. Like ours is like 92%. If they're referred to by somebody to come in to do a trial, 92% of the time they're enrolling, which is great. And I would venture to say that's even higher. We still have right now, currently, we still have several people. We have like 6 or so people that are coming in that haven't enrolled yet. They're just in their trial phase. So that percentage is probably even higher. It's probably closer to 96, 98%. So, however, the cool part and what is really beneficial is, you know how I was saying it's a 50% from lead to trial? Well, when it's a referral, that's more like 80 to 90%. That's massive. That's huge. This means that on that previous example where I said I needed 25 leads to be able to get 12 and a half trials to sign up 80% of those to get to 10 students, to get those same 10 students, I only need 15 leads, 10 less leads than the example for a cold funnel. So now working from a referral funnel, I need 15. 80 to 90% of those people will sign up. That's going to give me 12, 13 new students, or 12 or 13 new trials, which means I'm going to sign up 80, perhaps even 90, 95% of those people. I'm going to get 10 easily. So that's the power of knowing your numbers, so you can look and see, okay, if I need a quick infusion of new students coming in and to make my goals, run a referral contest, run a referral push, remind people that, hey, by the way, if you refer somebody, here's the benefit. Having those numbers on the top of your mind, understanding your numbers, one, is good business. You need to know how to run your business as a CEO, not just somebody who's just passionate about martial arts. You need to understand the mechanics that go behind that you can duplicate on demand to be able to get to the numbers where you want to be. So knowing your numbers is paramount. You have to do that. Referrals are the shortest, it's a shortcut to a better return on investment. So make sure you're utilizing it. This is why, again, use referrals. Use referrals. It's really good. I guess the next step, and this is where I think a lot of people have confusion, is what do you do? What is a referral? Like, what do you just ask somebody? Hey, do you have anybody who would like to join martial arts with you? Yes, you can absolutely do that. There's several different ways. I'm going to give you a couple of them. I have a couple of them written down here. Now, these are ones that we either do or we have done in the past, and they yield really good results. Again, tracking your numbers helps you understand the results of these. But the first thing, I think every martial arts school that is providing a high level customer service, that is providing really, really good classes and just customer satisfaction. If your reviews are 5-star, you should be running an evergreen campaign. What's an evergreen campaign? It means you're constantly running it. It's going nonstop. It's always in play. It's never like, oh, we're not running that anymore. It is something that is a natural part of your program. And during the enrollment process, after the trial process, you let them know, hey, we have a referral. If you know people that would like to, you can do this and earn this. Ours is simple. It's really cool. And the psychology of this is pretty rad. A lot of people do this, and it works. That's why a lot of people do it. We have a $100 cold hard cash referral program. Imagine this. Somebody refers somebody to your school. They love it. They enroll. Awesome. You walk up to them in class. Some people do it like they give it to the child. We give it to the parents. We have a $100 bill. Cold hard, new, crisp $100 bill. Don't pull out a bill that's been rolled up in your pocket or crinkly or whatever. Just a nice, flashy, new $100 bill. Go to the bank, withdraw some money, get a $100 bill. Crisp, right? Beautiful. Walk up to the parent while their kids are in class, as they're sitting around talking with a whole bunch of other parents, and you say, Mrs. Smith, we just wanted to thank you so much for referring the Johnsons to us. They are such amazing people, and they talk so highly of you. And because you enrolled them and they just enrolled, I want to be able to give you a $100 crisp bill as our thank you for referring. Listen, I had to pay at least $100 in marketing. I would rather pay you versus a marketing company. So thank you so much, and walk away. Now, what happened there is that parent is happy that they received $100, absolutely, but all their friends that they've been just talking to now saw that. And that's exciting. Can you imagine? Oh my, you just referred somebody and you got $100? That is awesome. Now, all of those people are going to be thinking in their mind, who can we refer? Right? Now, we have a little caveat on ours. And the reason why is because anybody who signs up to our gym, we have a 30-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. For whatever reason, if you sign up, you have 30 days. If we are not delivering on our promise to you, then you can get your money back 100%. So because of this, we have when somebody signs up, we pay out on their second month. So that means they pay their first month. As soon as their second month tuition is taken out, we then give them the $100 bill. We do this because we had some issues with parents trying to figure out a loophole where they can refer two people, get $200, they get the 30-day money back guarantee, and they get free tuition. So we had to come up with a creative way. Again, this is important about knowing your numbers and making sure that you're setting yourself up to where you're not gonna, get taken advantage of. But it happens. It happens. So that is a very simple way, an evergreen campaign. Have it as part of your enrollment literature. have it as a quarterly email that goes out, a good reminder, especially if you are doing something like, think about it right before Christmas. Hey, need to earn some extra cash? Hey, refer a friend and you get $100 cold hard cash. Beautiful, right? So appeal to their good senses. Another one that we've had that has actually had some really good response from. This is something really cool. So we will occasionally do a quarterly referral raffle. So I want you to think of, maybe something is coming out. We did it for the PS5, which is really, really helpful. We also did it for the Apple Watch. And the Apple Watch, when it first came out, lots of buzz. Everybody wanted one. It was really cool. And, I'm piggybacking off of Apple because they have such amazing products. I don't know if you're not an Apple person, I'm sorry. Don't hate on me. But they have such amazing products, and people are looking forward to it. Lots of people that want one, right? So when the Apple Watch first came out, we had a referral where if you referred somebody and they came in for a free class, you got one ticket. If they signed up for a trial, you got 3 more tickets. And if they enrolled as a full member, you got 10 more tickets. So we had a whole bunch of people referring. We had lots of people coming in. Now, again, this was over an entire quarter that we did this. And then at the very end, we actually did 2 watches. At the very end, we drew 2 tickets out of those things. And obviously, the more people that you refer, the more chances you have to win. And if they enroll, then you have really good chances to win. So that was the draw. We had a ton of people. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I think we had like 30 people coming in off of that. Just a really great way for you to get referrals. Make it fun, make it a contest. And then the very end, do like a big drawing, maybe have a fun dinner, do it over Zoom, do a Zoom meeting, a Facebook Live, and have a whole bunch of people come in, do a lot of things. And then we also did things too where it was, we didn't just draw for that prize. We drew like little stuff. Like we gave away, like, here's a month tuition, hey, here's a free t-shirt. We kind of made it like a low dollar, a little bit higher, and then the grand prize. So it was really cool. We actually had one person win, I think 2 of the plus the grand prize. So they walked away with 3 prizes because they just referred so many people to us. I mean, it was ridiculous. So really happy for that. And every now and then we'll pull it out. We'll do it during the summer. Really just great ways. We had a really good, really great one for when we did the PS5 as well. And think about it right now. Something cool that's coming out is the Nintendo Switch 2. It comes out in June. I believe it's June. The Nintendo Switch 2. So if you hear this, think about snagging yourself a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm signed up for Best Buy to be able to get one. And then use that, raffle it, start promoting it now, and say, hey, mid-June, anybody who's enrolled in the school, anybody who comes in, you get the raffles, right? But do it like this, especially during the summer. You could be like, we're gonna make this, we're gonna do the raffle in July. And in order to win, you must be an enrolled student. I'm just saying, it might help your retention too for those summer blues. So do it during the summer and add in the caveat that anybody who is currently enrolled, who has referred people into the school, will get, will be able to win the grand prize. Just so you know. Lots of fun stuff you can do. And the third thing, I think some schools do this, but if you do a buddy days, parent night outs, birthday parties, anything special event-wise, you can do things like where you're inviting them to come in. You're inviting them to bring a friend in. You can pair this with, community service. If we're doing like a food drive, come on in, bring a friend, and a canned food good. and you now have something that you can give away. You're raising awareness. You're doing good in the community, and you're getting your friend involved in the school, involved in our culture, involved in what we do, and it gives them a really good experience, a really good taste of your culture. Have amazing classes, do something fun. We always do like a fun confidence, mental toughness class where we're talking about what self-defense actually is. We get them to believe in themselves. We have somebody break a board and then say, hey, if you want to break your board, come on in, sign up for a free week trial, and you get to break your first board. It's great. The kids love it. Parents love it. We have parents taking pictures and videos. It is so good. Then you just throw that up on your social media, on their social media. It's fun, right? So don't discard the fact that having maybe somebody invite their friends to one day of classes can help dramatically increase your community presence. It's a really fun way for you to get referrals from people that know, like, and trust you. If they love your classes, they're going to invite their friends to come with them on this special day that you have, where you can highlight your students as rock stars and have them help their friends with boxing drills or being showing them how to do a bump and roll, something very simple in class, but yet build confidence that helps give them a piece of really what it is that you do in your gym. It's not just kicky punchy stuff. It's the confidence that's gained through movement and motion, through understanding that self-defense is proactive, not reactive, is building a strong mind, having mental toughness. That is what makes them successful. And then having parents there to see that and inviting them to, hey, this is a great class. We had a lot of fun. We do this all the time. This is a normal thing. Come on in, try it out. For coming in today, you get a free week. Try it out. And if they do sign up, you can pair it up. Pair it up with the evergreen. If somebody comes in from a buddy day and ends up enrolling on that second month, hand that parent a nice, crisp, new $100 bill. Not all of a sudden they're excited. This was great. This is fun, right? So hopefully those give you a couple of ideas of things that you can run for a referral contest. Remember, you have to make sure that you don't suck. 2, you need to know your numbers, because in order for you to be able to set realistic goals, you need to know exactly what you're performing at now. You need to know your batting average before you start swinging away, right? So make sure you are knowing that. And then those are a couple of ideas that we have used, that we have run, that we are currently running, and they're very, very successful. Couple that with your normal cold traffic coming in, and you should be consistently hitting those enrollment goals, right? Now, if you want a swipe file that has several, I think we have 15 referral ideas on there, please just message me. Just get on the Facebook group, message me, and I'll be happy to send that to you. And if you are ever wanting to sit down and do a one-on-one call where we sit down and talk about something that's going on in your gym that you need help with, I'm happy to sit down and brainstorm with you and help you through that process. I believe that 2 minds are better than 1, and getting advice and mentorship from another school owner that's doing it, that's successful at it, is an extremely beneficial thing to have. So make sure you're seeking mentorship. Just as your students are seeking you for mentorship, you need to be seeking other mentors as well. And hey, cool thing too is that the Modern Day Dojo YouTube channel, it launched. So hey, go search up Modern Day Dojo. You can do youtube.com/@moderndaydojo, and we'll come up. And it's going to have every one of the podcast episodes, and it's going to have a whole bunch of shorts on there. And we're going to be putting up more content, talking about some spicy topics about the martial arts industry and how we can continue to improve and modernize and grow again, so you can have more impact, better influence, and gain more income. I hope that you find these valuable, If there's something that you want to know about or something that you just have questions about, please message me. Please put them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode.